Well, it is a very good morning from me, Neil Maurice, on this Monday, the 31st of January. Of course, we've reached the end of the month, and I think you'll agree it's been a memorable month in many ways for us, not only on my free transmission, which of course you get every day of the week, and you'll have a free bet from me in the 2:30 race at Hereford today in just a few minutes, but also for those of you involved in all my services, whether that be the daily, the late, the VIP texting service, South Africa, whichever one you're in. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I promise you that I keep my head down. I'm shortly returning from Cape Town to go home and put myself back at my base, which of course is in Oxfordshire. In many ways, I am looking forward very much to that. I have missed people, my son and my dog, I will say that. But here we go with today's transmission. Just a quick reflection on yesterday and on the transmission. Well, the horse that I gave out as my only bet, that was the Nigel Twiston Davis trained Check It Out at Fontwell. Well, I have to say, I don't think he really did enjoy that figure of 8 track. And I mentioned that that could be a problem. But it was the class of the horse and a tremendous ride from Nigel's son Sam that got him home as a nice winner for us. And the good news was that away from that, the John Joe O'Neill horse that I tipped you at Sedgefield, well, that one pulling the proverbial bus. And I think it really is a horse we need to have on our mind for better things than it was in at Sedgefield yesterday. The other bet, Calidad, well, he jumped and he travelled so well in that race at Sedgefield, but his stamina, I'm afraid, just doesn't count. He hasn't got it to get home, even over 2 miles on an easy track, and he faded out of it. But it was a lovely winning day and helped steady the ship a bit, because none of us like to experience what happened on Saturday with 2 of my horses that were given, Midnight Shadow at Doncaster in the Sky Bet Chase, and of course Watmore at Cheltenham. Both those horses were fatally injured. Hillcrest, who was my latest VIP bet, well, he was taken out of a race at Cheltenham through no fault of his own. And I have to tell you, backed from 6-4 into 6-4 on, he would have won. He is a seriously good horse. Don't ever forget that. Now, on to today's only bet. I told you it's in the 2:30 at Hereford. Absolutely free from me. Look no further here than horse number 1, Cowtoe the King. Now, Cowtoe the King is a horse, interestingly, who's gained all 5 of his career wins on decent ground. And all of them have come over this trip of 2.5 miles or 2 miles 5. Very importantly today, he's back on his favoured conditions. He didn't stay last time running over 3 miles on worse ground than he'll get today. I don't think this is a hot race, and I think there are question marks against each of his rivals, which he doesn't have. And for that reason, at 3-1 with several firms, as I look right now, I won't name 1 or 2, it's more or less across the board. Cowtoe the King, win bets here, 3-1 from me, Neil Maurice, in the 2:30 race at Hereford. With that, have a very good day, and I'll be back to refresh the message. That will be at the same time, 9 o'clock on Tuesday.